Hey guys, it's Stacy from Cloud9Slimery, and I'm back here today with another YouTube video, kind of. So I wanted to always do like some type of podcast, and I know there's been a few Slimers like Trill Slime and Nicole Jacqueline and Unicorn Slime Shop and stuff like that who have been popping up with some podcasts, and some of them are slime related and some of them aren't slime related, but I kind of wanted to focus more on the slime aspect. So in this podcast, I'm going to be talking about my shop, how to start a business, any questions you guys really have about slime and the slime business, or art, or YouTube, or Instagram, or like anything shop related, really to slime. I'm gonna mainly focus on slime because this is what my YouTube channel was mainly about. But I do want to throw in some personal bits about myself as well, because I am the creator of Cloud9Slimery, and I feel like it's always good to know the person behind the account rather than just what they create, because they are people there too. And you know, it's always good to know everyone and get to know your followers and your friends and really become close with people, because that's how people become internet best friends, is you get to know them, you support one another, you like their posts and follow them and make sure they're okay and check up on them every once in a blue moon. But at the same time, you don't always have to buy from someone to support them. Like I said, just liking their posts and just kind of making their day, comment something nice, really just helps people grow. So I asked you guys over on my Instagram, which will be linked down below, what you guys would like to see in a podcast. And to be honest, like, no one answered besides one person, which was how to start a business. So that's mainly what I'm going to be talking about in this podcast. So first, let me explain kind of what a podcast is. So you guys are just hearing my voice, obviously. I'm probably going to be throwing up a few pictures here and there, maybe related to what I'm talking about, but it's mainly going to just be my voice. Which, if you guys don't like that, you don't have to watch. I mean, you know, it's going to be uncut, and you're going to hear the real me, the real behind the scenes of me in Cloud9Slimery, and you guys might hear some random background noise because I live in a household with other people. So just wanted to throw that out there if you hear any random noises in the background. I'm not a professional at this, so hopefully in the meantime you guys will still enjoy this and still listen. So definitely, like, grab a snack, grab a drink, chill and relax. I mean, with the coronavirus hitting, you probably ain't got nothing to do, so listening to me might be the best part of your day, or it could be the worst. I mean, who really knows? So sorry, that was kind of a little rant there. This first podcast probably isn't going to be as long as any other one, just because I'm starting out and I'm kind of going to try to get a feel for what you guys like. Definitely comment down below some ideas you had for a podcast, some questions, some stuff you want to hear, talk about, anything like that. And I'm definitely open to doing a full video on it if you guys want. And you guys can go ahead and comment some just random video ideas for my channel besides a podcast, because I do also do other videos besides these podcasts. So this segment will kind of just be here and there. It's not going to be every Thursday. I'm still going to have normal YouTube videos and restock with me's and Q&A's and I don't know, whatever else you guys really want to see. Sorry, I'm so tongue-tied, and I'm also kind of nervous. So I also say a lot. I really need to not, but I have very limited vocabulary apparently. All right, so going over to the coronavirus, as you guys know, there's been some posts going around, talking about how slime and the coronavirus, they're not going to spread because the coronavirus has to have a host. And then I've also seen some people saying that it can live in slime for over a couple of days, or on plastic or cardboard. So honestly, I kind of want to know what you guys think. Of course, a lot of us use this as an income or as a job or for fun, but you know, selling on our shop and creating new products is definitely what we're here for. So not selling slime online is definitely going to be a big bummer, because obviously it's what we like to do in all these holidays coming up, like Easter and the 4th of July and Memorial Day and, all those fun times where we want to make new slimes, and we might not be able to if what people are saying are actually true. But I'm filming this on Sunday the 14th, I believe. Yeah, the 14th. No, 15th. Anyways, so I'm honestly not sure what this video is probably going to go up in the next week or so, on that Thursday probably, but I'm not sure how much the coronavirus is going to continue to spread by then. Honestly, we could be on quarantine by next Thursday. I have honestly no idea. Hoping that's not going to be the case, because that would suck, but you never know. So I just wanted to know what your guys' thoughts are. So definitely please comment down below, like, what you guys are planning to do. Are you planning to shut down your shop? Are you planning to still continue to sell slime? Are you making new slime? Are you taking precautions with your slime shop, like washing your hands and cleaning your surfaces and using hand sanitizer and all that good stuff? Let me know, because that's definitely a huge priority right now, which you should always be sanitary anyways, but with the virus spreading and everything, you want to make sure your customers know that you're taking extra precautions. So the question someone asked me for this podcast was how to start a business. So to be honest, my slime shop, my account isn't the largest. Obviously, I only have around 3,000 followers here on Instagram, but I do have some followers and subscribers and fans and family and whatever you really want to call them, who do buy from my shop on a decently regular basis, like whenever I restock, which I love those people. They are literally my best friends, and I swear to God, I care for them so much. So thank you if you are one of them. But I don't get tons of sales each day and sell out in minutes and all this types of stuff. But that doesn't mean I don't have a business. You can have a business with one follower. It's just kind of like, you don't have to have tons and tons and tons of followers to be successful and have a business. So how I started was, actually I made a slime account for a school project. I think in maybe 2017, to be honest, but it was under a whole different name. I used it for a school project and then, kind of just dropped it. Then in September of 2018, I made CLOUDNINESLIMERY, and I got a logo, and I started making slime and selling it online on my Etsy, and that's kind of where it's been from now on. So I've had my account for a little over a year. So you can honestly start anywhere. I would say the slime community has slowed down a little bit, but it's definitely not dead. So I would say if you wanted to start a business and start a slime account, I say go for it. Make sure you're prepared though. So I would say get a nice logo, something that's bright and eye-catching, and make sure you have a good username, something that's not too long with a lot of characters like underscores or periods or, stuff like that. Something that's catchy, eye-popping, and something that relates to you. I have no idea really how I got my username. I know I wanted to have the word slime in it and somewhere, just because obviously that's what I'm doing is slime. So I definitely recommend having the word slime in there or something along those lines. But yeah, I would just say be prepared. You obviously don't have to get a mixer and 100 glue gallons and all this stuff like my shop has now. Obviously I don't have 100 glue gallons, but just saying. But you don't have to have a whole slime warehouse to start, Of course, your shop will probably grow, and you will be getting more supplies and more add-ins and glitter and foam beads and, all that fun stuff that people really like to add into slime. But you can start off in just a little bin, You can get food coloring, and you can get soap scents from different craft stores, or online is really the best way to go, where you can get candle and soap scents and all that stuff from VA Candle Supply or Just Scent or Indigo, or Scent Buddy, that type of stuff. They have really great scents, but I definitely say that some scents are better than others, so you kind of want to branch out and maybe ask some people what their favorite scent company is, or if they have a specified scent that they really like. The Oreo scent from VA Candle Supply is probably one of the best Oreo scents out there. All the other ones kind of smell like dirt. like that type of stuff. Or when you're making butter slime and you want to figure out which is the best clay to use, don't be afraid to ask people. Some people are very stingy with their recipes and what they add to slime, and they don't want to tell you and all this stuff. But there's also people out there like me and like some of my friends who honestly are here to help. They want to help you succeed, and they want to be your friend and help you along this journey you're going. So just don't be afraid to ask. But also, some people are very competitive. This is a business, and some people don't want to share their supplies or where they get their stuff, or, you know, different stuff like that, because again, it is competitive. But don't worry, there are people out there like me who are here to help you guys. So if you have any questions, like, please don't be afraid to ask, because I'm here and my friends are here, like Daily Slimes. Angie, she is so sweet, and she's always supported me, and I support her, and we are honestly best friends here on the slime community, because we aren't afraid to tell each other our secret recipes and our names and help each other come up with different ideas, because that's kind of how a friendship works. And, you know, you kind of have to lean on each other to help yourself grow. So that's kind of how I started my business. Sorry for my dog barking in the background. That's kind of how I started my business. I mean, I'm not sure exactly like what the person means exactly, like business-wise. I started on Etsy. Etsy's a free kind of like website or place to sell your supply, or not your supplies, but like your products, or supplies, I guess. You might want to like check into Etsy, and I believe they take a little profit when you make a listing, and then they take a little bit of your profit whenever you sell something. But it's not too bad when you're first starting out. I would say when you are selling a lot of supplies and products and everything like that, some of their fees can be a little bit excessive, so you might want to look into switching to another platform. But I've always been on Etsy for my whole time of selling so far. And I found it pretty great. It's really good for marketing, so you can pay however much a day, I think from $1 to like $100, which is kind of outrageous to me, a day for marketing, which they'll kind of like show your slimes, in my case slime, to other people out there that are searching for slime. So it'll be like kind of one of the ads, I would say. You can also make like discount codes and, you know, free shipping options and like all that type of stuff on Etsy. I would say there might be some more options on a Shopify or some other type of website like that, but I personally haven't looked into that, so I'm not too terribly sure. But I would say if you wanted to kind of like customize your website, I would look more into Shopify or another platform like that, because Etsy is more of like a standard, like, you know, you add your products, you sell them type of deal, rather than really customizing it with colors and fonts and, you know, all that type of stuff. That's kind of what I would say. I would also look into creating cool like promo pictures for yourself. So if you've seen some of my restock list, I'll throw up a couple here. I pretty much do it all myself. I use an app called Fonto. I'll put the picture of it right here, and you can add different fonts and create different backgrounds and all that type of stuff, and do like a little list or pictures or, you know, that type of stuff to create products like these. I use it literally like all the time. I also use a couple of other apps, which I'll put up here, for editing pictures or videos. I used to use iMovie. I started off on that, and I'm pretty sure it's on all iPhones for free, and that's a great app, you know, for cut and dry, like you just want to crop videos and like cut them a certain length, that type of stuff. But I like to use InShot. I'll put up, again, a little picture of it up here. I like it because I can adjust the color of the video, also, you know, edit it so it's not so long, and add sounds and videos and I don't know, all that type of stuff. I really enjoy it. I would say there's some like ups and downs for both platforms, but they're both very standard and very good to use. InShot is also free, but there are some like limitations, which You would have to research it yourself and check it out and see if that's something that you want to use. Again, I would say make an Instagram if you don't already have one. Instagram is one of my largest platforms. I post on there like every other day or every day. I try to be as active as I can and interact with my followers and fans and all that type of stuff, just so maybe I can, I don't know, make another person want to buy from my shop. I also have a Facebook, which I try to post at least like once a week on my Facebook. I'm not too active on it, because honestly, like, I'm not that, I'm trying to say, like, I'm not that experienced with the Facebook pages. Like my own personal Facebook, I can use. Obviously, I just kind of post updates or something. But the other Facebook page for my shop is kind of a little interesting. I don't know. I'm not too great with it. Again, also here on YouTube, I post content every week, or at least I try to. And I try to be very open with you guys. Again, just kind of let yourself be out there and interact with people, and then you'll start to grow. You also want to be able to create nice content, so you want to have good lighting. You can get tripods and like lights on Amazon. You can get some cheaper ones, but I recommend investing in some good ones, just so you can be able to use them all the time. As well as you can get a like little tile from Home Depot or Lowe's for only a couple of dollars that are like marble. You see a lot of people using them. Or just a plain like white desk. Those work great. Or any other desk. Just make sure you have really bright, awesome slimes, and make sure your thumbnails stand out, because it's kind of like the first thing someone sees is your thumbnail. So I try, if you go and check out my Instagram, I'll throw up a couple pictures here. I try to have it bright and have like a good thumbnail that kind of shows what the slime is, just so people kind of want to buy it, That's kind of like the whole point. Yeah, that's kind of how I started a business. I mean, I'm not the perfect person for explaining this. I mean, again, you can ask around and ask other people how they started and what they recommend for getting sales or whatever it might be. I mean, honestly, in my experience, sales on Etsy, if that come from, random people just looking up slime, are totally random. You want to have like really bright pictures. Again, like your Instagram, you want to have something that makes people be like, oh, I want that. You want something that pops, and you want to have creative slimes, nothing too really basic. I mean, honestly, like, you want to look around and see what other people are making, but you don't want to steal their ideas. You can give credit, of course, for inspiration, but you don't want to have just like, a plain white, thick and glossy slime. You want to have something more out there that makes someone really want to buy. That's what I would say some main tips are for getting sales, is just being creative, and having good quality videos and pictures. You can also move to other platforms such as TikTok now, that's blowing up, and Pinterest maybe. Yeah, I would say I haven't gotten too many like followers or whatever from those type of platforms, but I say they are good if you can blow up on there to get, a lot of followers and people viewing their slimes. But that's kind of how I roll right now. But yeah, definitely let me know what kind of stuff you want to hear in a podcast, and I'll definitely try to do that for you. And thank you for watching today's segment. Yeah, sorry this might be boring, but thank you for watching, and I'll hopefully see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.